As you can see, it rains in Italy as well. But we have been very fortunate with the weather, so let's have a wet run and see how we get on. Not going to do a lot of talking in this one, you'll be glad to hear. So hopefully when it comes to editing, I can fast forward through a lot of it. I also wish I had unravelled my hood before I left the house, because I'm struggling with managing to do that. No idea what this is. Just a little water feature at the side of the road with a warning saying it's not potable. It's kind of obvious from the leaves, isn't it, right now? So we are here and we're staying somewhere around about there, and my intent was to climb here somewhere near Semproniano, but we'll see. It's pretty wet and I'm pretty wet already. I might be from Scotland and used to the rain, but I've been living in Italy for 6 weeks and we've not had very much of it. Came down here the other day, but the camera failed, folks, so apologies for that. Gardeners amongst you are probably shuddering at the sight of these horsetails or mare's tails. Highly invasive species. And they multiply like fungus, so they spread spores when they open out like that, and this verd covered in them. And behind that's a cultivated field. How that's not loaded with them as well, I don't know. According to my weather app, it's between 8 and 9 degrees. According to my body, it's about 11 or 12. It's very mild, despite the rain, which is not, I mean, I'm going to like sit out in it, but for moving in it's not unpleasant. Calabrelli. The obligatory shrine, the obligatory church, the obligatory house for sale. No restaurant, no shop, just a blink and you miss it village. So peaceful. Where does the mist stop and the cloud begin? Still has a very September, autumn feel to me, rather than a week away from December. Right, so house is off to my left. I was hoping this road would curve and continue round, but it looks like it's sweeping right, in which case it's going to be there and back again and not a circular tour. Casa Zammarchi, Zammarchi, perhaps. Interesting. A picnic spot with barbecues. Yep. Oh, how cool. I'll tell you what's missing. There's nail litter. Water for your animals if you bring a dog. A wee view. That's cool. Not much of a view today. I don't care what it says. The road looks rough. Mind you, it certainly also looks downhill. Glad I'm wearing a hat. The drips off these trees are much colder than the mist or rain is. And I think I'm above the mist again. Look at that breathtaking sight. To see what these two signs say. So Kitabi is where we came from, and Semproniano is really where I would like to get to, but foolishly didn't check the distances on that map at the bottom of SP10 or 22 or whatever the hell road it is. Been stagnating the last couple of days. Not been outside all day yesterday, it was pissing wet. So I was catching up on some house hunting and setting up viewings and editing and so on. And the day before that, Rita and I went for a walk, but that was about it. We went out for lunch, struggling to find a place. Off season in a tourist area like this, not a lot open for lunch. Tell you what, folks, that sun on my back has heat in it still. I know that sounds like a daft saying, but those of you who are runners and used to running in November rains will get what I'm talking about and how welcome that is. I don't know the trespass laws, so we won't go far into this field. But look at that. No idea. Although I think that is a loop that I decided to take the better pay tarmac road. Oh, I smell straw. Although I didn't see any beasts for them, apart from that ginger cat. But I don't think it's going to eat the straw. Means none of these fields are secure enough to keep beasts in. So they're arable fields. So we're in the comune di Semproniano and we've come 5.5 kilometres so it will be a there and back again because I don't see Semproniano, the village itself. Let me check what signal I've got. Oh, not far away. There's an olive oil bottling company ahead of us. And then Semproniano. Honestly, my pronunciation of that is changing every time I say the damn thing, I'm aware of that. But we'll turn and see what views we can capture on the way back down the hill, and see if I can actually run for longer than 2 minutes at a bloody time. I really need to get my lazy arse up some more of these hills. Blowing out my arse now. I'm glad I'm on my own. I can hear Rita berating me for not looking for mushrooms. She would be up that hill foraging. This really is very cool. Come up with the kids, climb the mountain, have a barbecue, find a pair of shorts. Maybe not. Perhaps on a drier day than today. That is spectacular. There's a beast somewhere about here. That sign was saying keep your dog on a lead because there's livestock, but not seen a single one. Maybe they're further up the hills then. Well, we didn't quite get to Semproniano, but we passed everywhere else. I wonder what age this tractor is. It ain't quiet. Working on a housing for a gas line. And I don't know if that was just my ear, but it sounded like the boy was saying everything twice. Yeah, everything's sparkling. All the olive groves glistening with rainwater. For a fair amount of rain, that drain is fair gurgling. Oh, here's Bouncy. No barking today. Oh, maybe, yeah. There we go. Same will do, mate. Ciao.